Welcome everyone to a brand new series here on the channel. This is Toy Talk episode 1. I am your host, Vinny Wasco. So, Toy Talk is basically going to be me grabbing a bunch of my toys and bringing them up on the channel. We're going to talk about it. That way we can discuss it and, just talk about anything. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, put them in the comments down below and we can talk about it, because I just feel like I don't have a lot of people to talk toys with, and this is going to be a cool spot to kind of just show up on the channel, show off my collection, and just, talk about the toys. If there's any rare ones out there, show off the rare ones, talk about them. This is just a chance for me to come on here and just talk toys with anybody and everybody. I mean, there's a lot of toy collectors out there. I'm a big toy collector, as you guys know, so it'd be nice to come up on here and just, talk whatever we can about toys. So like I said, when I bring collections of my toys each episode, and just share them up on here and talk about what I like and not like about the series. This series, it could be, so to say, with series 1, series 2, series 3, whatever the case may be, and just talk about it, and you guys leave your opinion on it down in the comments below. This is gonna hopefully be a weekly thing. Every Friday we'll be dropping a new episode. That is the goal. Of course, things can change, but hopefully I can get some episodes up every Friday. That way we can just keep it going. So, that being said, let's get into episode 1. Today's episode is going to be dedicated to Star Wars, Force Friday. Now, if you are a big Star Wars toy collector like myself, you would know Force Friday was last Friday. Force Friday, for those that don't know, is when Star Wars drops, or Hasbro, whatever toy company is making a toy, drops some brand new Star Wars figures. They drop them all, and they go on to hit the stores: GameStop, Walmart, Target, ThinkGeek, I know sells them. Formerly TRU, that's Toys R Us for all the cool kids out there. We went to Walmart last week and we got some new toys. If you guys watched the vlog, the vlog isn't up yet, actually. That's right, the vlog won't be up for a few weeks. But anyway, went to Walmart, checked out the new toys. Went there specifically to look for the Black Series, because that's what my main, focus is when it comes to collecting Star Wars, and the Pops. But I didn't know what the new Pops were when they came out. I saw a few of them, but the ones that I saw really wasn't I need to have right now. But the Black Series is always like, that's the collection that I'm working on. But anyway, the Walmart I went to didn't have any Black Series, so it kind of bummed me out. But they had the new Kenner 3.75 inch figures, which is kind of like a throwback to the 80s, the 90s, the original Star Wars toys that came out back in the day. So those were actually put out like Wednesday or Tuesday night at the Walmart I went to, and I tried buying them then, but they weren't logged onto the system, so I couldn't do it. So I had to come back on Friday and get them then. But thankfully they had the Pops put out, and I got to see the Pops they had. So without further ado, let's go and check them out. All right, first we're gonna start off with the Pops here, and these were only available at Walmart, which kind of grabbed my eye. Which actually grabbed my eye was the color that they are, and that's a nice gold. So we got the Darth Vader exclusive to Walmart, the Funko Pop, and these actually have some weight to them, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, I didn't know these were actually on the Force Friday list, and when I saw them when I was going to look at the new toys that dropped, I saw this and I was like, whoa. You got to have this one, the Darth Vader gold, and on the back, it's got a gold. It doesn't have all the series, the ones that usually come in the whole series on the back like they usually do, but it's a nice little Darth Vader gold. You got number 157, so that's the 157 figure for Star Wars. But yeah, they have a nice Darth Vader gold. It's kind of hard to, tell which episode this is coming from, because Darth Vader kind of wears the same thing every episode. But yeah, so we got the Darth Vader gold Funko Pop. Alrighty, the next Funko Pop that we were able to pick up, and it's another exclusive to Walmart. All 3 Pops are exclusive to Walmart. It is someone very close to Darth Vader, and it's another gold exclusive, Princess Leia. For the non-Star Wars nerds, what I should say, if you do not know that Princess Leia, or the backstory for Star Wars, Princess Leia is Darth Vader's daughter. So they picked up the father and daughter, and I want to say that this one is just by looking at it, I could be wrong, and probably gonna get some crap down below for being wrong if I am, but I want to say this is episode 4, Princess Leia, when she's standing, when Luke and Han and Chewie are getting their medals at the end of the movie. Just by looking at it, because I can't remember what else she would have that hair down and a dress on from which episode, because I know episode 5, I don't think she was. Episode 6, I don't think so. So I'm gonna go with episode 4, but I'm probably gonna be wrong. But yeah, this one, another exclusive to Walmart, number 287, got the gold back, a little heavy, so but nice figure all around. So we got Princess Leia. Last but not least, for the Funko Pops, we got another one close to Darth, close to Leia. We got Luke Skywalker. Luke is the son of Darth, sister of Leia, so another gold exclusive only to Walmart. So you had to pick up, father, son, daughter. You had to do it. But yeah, another gold one. And I want to say that this one is episode 5, Luke, maybe. Because episode 4, yeah, I'm probably wrong on this one. Then episode 5 is what I'm going to bet my money on. Right there, another back number, what was that, 93. So we got the gold, Luke and Leia and Darth. Yeah, all 3 Funko Pops, nice little gold figures there. Very different. I didn't know those were part of the list that were coming out, so when I saw those, I just kind of was like, I gotta get the gold. Because at first I just saw Darth, and I was like, oh, that's cool, I'll wait on it. But then I saw they had Leia, and I was like, ooh. Then I saw they had Luke, so I was like, well, if you're gonna get one, you gotta get all 3. You know what I mean? You can't just get the father and the son. You can't just get the father and the daughter. You can't just get the sister and the brother. You gotta get all 3. So I picked up all 3. Walmart got me on those exclusives. But those are the Pops that I picked up. Now let's go look at the Kenner figures. So we picked up 3 of the Kenner figures, and they had quite a bit actually at the Walmart. I think they had altogether, I'm looking at the back of the card, that's how I'm remembering. I'm not going to show you guys just quite yet. I'm going to count how many they had at the Walmart. They had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They had 5 of the different figures out of the I think that's 10 that they're in the series. So yeah, and as you notice, as you're going to see throughout the series, or the episode, I don't know what you want to call this, but none of these are going to be open. Yeah, I don't open the figures, keep them in the box, keep them on card. Unlike Damian Drake, yes, I'm calling you out, Damian, you like to open your figures and ruin the value. Not me. But anyway, the Kenner figures, the first one up, we have a Poe Dameron right there. This is from the new one coming out, The Rise of a Skywalker. So Poe Dameron right there. This one was like a last choice between Knight of Ren and the Sith Jet Trooper. And I picked up Poe because why not get Poe? Poe's pretty sick. He's one of my favorite characters in the newer series. He's one of the first guys that you see on the when episode 7 came out, when they rebooted it. But yeah, there's the Knight of Ren and then the Sith Troopers, which I was coming down to. So I picked up Poe Dameron, and it's very detailed. Right there on the figure on his face. If you can kind of tell, there's a little glare, but the figure and the face. So there's that guy right there, and then so it's pretty. These ones are pretty detailed, and that's what I like about them. But these are kind of not remakes, so to say, but they're kind of paying tribute, homage to the original ones that got released. These were the main Star Wars type of toys was released by this company back in the day. So you got Poe Dameron there. Alrighty, the next one that we got, same line, same series. This one is a Luke Skywalker X-Wing pilot. And I know Damian Drake's probably jealous that I got this one, because when I messaged him saying, hey, what figures did you get up on Force Friday? He asked, I didn't know it came out. Like, how are you going to be a big Star Wars nerd, like you call yourself, and you don't know which figure's coming out? But yeah, I hope you picked it up by now. But yeah, very, again, detailed. The blonde is a little bit lighter than from what I remember in the movie. But that one right there, I'm going to say this one is from episode 4, because in episode 5, he has the lightsaber at the beginning of the movie, remember? But that one's just the picture right there is making me think it's episode 5. I could be wrong. But me and my brother kind of got in a big argument about it, like which one is this from? He keeps saying he didn't know either. So if I'm going to go 4 just because there's no lightsaber. He didn't have the episode 5 at the beginning, when he's trying to fight down everything, he had the lightsaber. This one he doesn't. So going episode 4 just based off of that right there. And this one's different, the packaging too. If you see, you got the original Star Wars logo right there. This one is from, obviously, because Rise of Skywalker, two different I guess vintage collection, but they're same exact series too. This one's actually 158, 160. It's the vintage collection is the number of VC 158. So this is vintage collection figure 158, but the same series. But yeah, very detailed figure. That's what I like about it. If it's coming from episode 5, then I would really wish they put the lightsaber in there, But that's why I'm assuming 4. But I mean, he's got the gun. I could be wrong. I don't know. Don't know. I don't know if I'll find out. I just, Luke Skywalker. He had to pick it up. Alrighty, last but not least, same type of figure, but just different series in the line, I guess, so to say. So as you can tell, the back had on the previous 2 had the same. This one has 2, only 6. They had 10 in the last one, but this one is from personally one of my favorite Star Wars movies, and it's episode 6, Return of the Jedi. You got Lando right there from the beginning of the movie when he's out there trying to save Luke, the skiff guard. So, and this one has got all of his little accessories. You got the I'm gonna call it a shank sword. I don't know, the cap, his helmet, and this one's a little bit off. You kind of tell it looks like Lando, but I mean, it's not the best, but it'll pass. But Yeah, this is another vintage collection from Force Friday. And when I saw this one, I was like, I gotta grab this one. They had a not Kylo Ren. They had a Rey, who I think is a Kenobi. If you guys don't think she's a Kenobi, then I don't know what you're thinking. But pick this one up. And yeah, so that's going to do it for episode 1 of Toy Talk. Please tell me if you guys got anything on Force Friday. Drop down what you guys got, what you guys missed, what you guys wanted. I don't know. But this is hopefully, like I said, going to be a weekly thing. And I will see you guys in episode 2.